Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you the look I did on Thanksgiving. And this really works for any holiday look, so let's get started. First thing I'm doing is priming my face with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Just putting that everywhere for a good foundation base. Next, I'm taking my Becca liquid highlighter in the shade Moonstone, and I put that right on my beauty blender. And I like to have a dewy look, so I mixed in two shades of my Revlon Photo Ready foundation. One is in the shade Golden Beige and one is in the shade Buff. This creates the perfect shade for me. And the Revlon foundation can be a little bit too matte, and even I have oily skin. I do not recommend this if you have dry skin. So I just like to add in a little bit of luminousness with my Becca liquid highlighter. So I just applied all of that in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I just got this and I love it. Next, I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match highlighter, my concealer, which highlights my face, and this is in the lightest shade they have. I just use my finger and blend that all under my eye. Next, I'm taking my City Color HD loose translucent powder and taking my Eco Tools buffing brush and just setting my concealer. This powder is really nice, but it does get everywhere. I'm also just taking this to lightly set my foundation. Next, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown blush. You guys know I love this one. It gives the prettiest glow, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose. Next, I'm taking my Too Faced Book of Bronzers, and I'm going to be using the shade Sun Bunny. I love this one, and it lasts a long time, so it's great if you're, out at a family member's house and, don't have time to reapply or anything like that. It'll last you a really long time. So I'm just using that with my little tiny buffing brush. I'm not exactly sure who makes that brush. It might be Ulta, but I use it for bronzer. I'm looking for a new one. This one's kind of getting old and breaking, so if you guys have any recommendations for a good bronzer brush, let me know in the comments. Next, I'm taking my Carly Bible palette by BH Cosmetics, and shout out to my mom back there. And I'm using the highlighters, the two in the center, to highlight my face. I love this palette. As you guys know, it's awesome, and it's only $12.50, which is really, really great. With this, I'm using a Clinique brush. I'm not exactly sure the number because it rubbed off now, but it's just like a little tapered brush that I like to use for highlighter. It works really well. Next, I'm using my NYX eyeshadow primer to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow, obviously. I just use my finger to blend that in. Next, I'm using my two Sonia Kashuk brushes, as you guys know I always use. I'm taking that lightest shade in the Carly Bible palette and just putting it all over my eye. One to kind of set the primer, and also just to give me a base for the other colors to blend together well. Next, I'm taking that same flat brush and using this shade next to it. These shades don't have names, but it's like a light pinkish shade. I believe Carly often uses this when she highlights her nose. It's really pretty, and I'm just focusing that on the center of my lid. Next, I'm taking the two purple shades towards the end, the darkest one, and just using my fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush and focusing that mostly on the outer edge of my eye in that corner, and also dragging it up into my crease. Next, I'm taking that highlight shade once again, that second one that I used on my cheeks, and highlighting my brow bone and my inner corner. Next, I'm using my IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil in the shade Taupe. I really do not like this pencil. I've said it in many videos. As you guys will see soon, the spool has already completely come out and it won't go back in. I really don't like it, but I want to use it up. I got it in my Ipsy bag. I don't just want to throw it out. So I'm using it for now. It does fill in my brows nicely, but it really tugs at my skin, and it even pulls out some of my eyebrow hairs, which is really annoying. So yeah, I don't recommend this. And next I'm going to try out the Anastasia one. But as you guys can see, the spoolie has come out, which is really annoying. Next I'm taking my Maybelline Brow Drama and just setting my eyebrows. Next, I'm taking my Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer. I love this stuff, and I am using it on my eyelashes. As you guys can see, I have very little eyelashes to work with. They're really small and stubby, and this really helps. Next, on top of that, I'm going to be using my Ulta mascara. I'm also going to be taking that mascara on my bottom lashes. And that is the final look, guys. I used my two Makeup Forever lip pencils. My camera actually died while I was applying them, but they're really awesome. I got them from the 50 Shades of Grey kit. And that's the completed look. Thank you for watching.